Well, hello there, YouTube. France Hopper here. It is Monday, December the 23rd, and I was just gonna build this on my own, but then I started taking it apart, and it's like, actually, this is kind of cool. Bit cooler than I was expecting it to be, really. So, yeah, this is the Lego Portland Streetcar. This just came out, I think it was like last week or so. It's a limited run done by a local company here in Portland called Bricks Minifigs. So they teamed up with Streetcar to make a kit for the Portland Streetcar. They had previously done one for the Max. Now they've done one for the Streetcar. And apparently there are only like 6 of these left at the Streetcar office. They actually sold out almost immediately at Bricks and Minifigs, which is really cool. Really happy to see that. These are $50 a piece. If you can get your hands on one, I would say go for it. That's probably going to be a bit difficult right now because all that are left are the ones at the Streetcar office, and I do believe they are now closed for the holiday. So the earliest you'd be able to get one, if there's any left, would be Thursday. But let's go ahead and let's see if we can't put this together. I haven't done Lego in years, so bear with me. If the stream suddenly craps out or the camera work goes all funky, sorry about that. I have the iPhone right now jerry-rigged to the Osmo 3 on the Sony tripod, which is currently hooked up to the PlayStation to get power. So, yeah, this is going to be fun. So, we have basically 4 kind of bags here. Let me actually show you the little warning it came with first. Because this is totally done by hand, apparently there is a good chance of missing parts. And talking to some of the guys over at Portland Streetcar, they were like, yeah, we were missing a few bits. So what's nice is there is an inventory of all the parts that you should have, and they give you a little, email as to who to email should any of the parts be missing. But all the way on the last page of the instructions, which are actually quite long, there's all of the parts that you would need to build one of these guys. Obviously, they do have a custom bit with the Streetcar logo on it, so otherwise you could get pretty close. And if you want a sneak peek of what this should eventually look like, that's what it will look like. So let's kind of get started. So in this first bag here, these are kind of like the window bits and everything. You have the 2 custom stamped Portland Streetcar pieces, one red, one blue, of course, because the cars alternate color on either sides. These look like they're going to be basically all the car body parts, at least for the walls and things of that nature. And then everything else. So probably car underbody, pantograph and HVAC on top, stuff like that. So let's get started. So step 1, find 1 long white piece and 2 short white pieces. So let's see, that looks like our long white piece and the 2 short white pieces. So we want the long one there and the 2 shorts there. Now we're going to need, looks like 2 of these black pieces here and 1 regular old white black piece. That's supposed to be 4 bits. Don't tell me I'm missing a part already, because that would be not a good start. Uh-oh. Well, this might not be a good start, because I may actually be missing a piece that I need already. Okay, how many of those pieces am I supposed to have? Please tell me it's not only 1, because if it is only 1, I might be missing the only one. It is only one. Well, shoot. This could be interesting. We may have to try building the car without the middle piece. Because I am definitely not seeing it. Well, that didn't take long. Okay, we're going to try and build it with a missing piece and hope that that part's not important. Okay. What could go wrong, right? It's a good thing we're not building an actual train. So, we want those guys to go there. And the other guy is going to go there. Okay, cool. Now we need two more of the long pieces, which thankfully we have, let's see, 6.66. Should have actually counted those earlier. Yep, that looks right. Maintain one stud gaps. So, I'm going to do that. And imagine that we had a two-piece there, which we currently don't. I'm going to hope that that piece that we are missing just serves as kind of a guide. And so we go like that. Cool. Looks like we already have kind of the base of the train going on there. And then, oh rats, we do need that middle part. Oh shoot. Maybe, because there is a part that these actually need to go on top of. Okay. Just to really make sure I didn't miss it. Because, yeah, that's all window piece, all side, that's just the logo. Yeah. Okay, well, this is going to be interesting because now the part that's missing may or may not have actually needed. Alright, so because what should be going on here is this piece that I'm about to put on is supposed to actually snap on there to where there's supposed to be one of these black little 4 square bits, but that part's missing. So it's a good thing this isn't the real train. We'll see how that goes. Next page. Boy, these instructions are actually kind of thick. Okay. So next, I do apologize that, you know, the instructions are rotated to you guys, but I do kind of need to be able to read them myself. But there's page 2, what we're going to be doing. So, 2 of the 2 pieces, which we have, that's going to go on the end. Yes. Yes. Okay. So that goes there, and that goes there. Now we need 2 of these guys. Okay, there it is. I was about to say, don't tell me I'm short on these 2, because that would be an actual problem. So we're going to need 4 of the black total. The first 2 go on top like that. I'm going to start kind of making the low floor section body there. I need the other 2. That's 1. That's 2. And let's see, that's going to go there. And that one is going to go there. So that's what we've got so far. All right. Next, we want to start getting some of the car body pieces and the glass pieces. So I'm going to start with the blue. One blue Portland Streetcar logo. And then we're going to need 1 4 long piece from the blue, which I really hope I have. Don't tell me I'm missing that part too. Ah, there it is. One of those. And then that looks like an 8. Let's see. 4, 8. Alright, so there's those pieces. And from our glass, 1 2-part clear piece. Beauty. Let me get that bag out of the way there. Yeah, sorry, I'm building this in the living room because, you know, that's where you're supposed to do Legos, right? In the living room, where else do you put, you know, your Lego sets? So, we are going to put the streetcar logo all the way on the end there. And then we have our 8-part for the low floor saloon there. We have our 4 there at the other cab end, and we install our first piece of glass. Next page. Oh, we're going to actually start building some windows. Alright, cool. Let's put on some windows. So, we need 1, 2, 3 of those, then 3 of the kind of short windows. That's a cab window. Let's see, 1, 2, and 3. Snap that up real quick. Alright, so I'm going to put another single glass piece here at the end. First window goes in the middle of the 4-piece, like so. And at the end of the train, we're going to have another window there, and another window there. And then centered in the low floor, 2 little pieces of glass, like so. So we're starting to kind of get the side of the train there, the blue side anyway. And next, we're going to need more of the blue pieces. Let's see, I need 4 of those. And how many of the 2 parts? 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2, so that's my 4. Now these are going to go kind of exactly as I was expecting them to. In between the windows, you have the 2 single pillars. Did I not take 4 of these out? I thought I took 4 of these out. Whoops. That one's on me. And 1 there. Uh-oh, we're having some structural integrity problems already. Let's snap those guys back together. And that. And I need to find that fourth single pillar that I thought I took out already, but apparently didn't take out. There it is. Didn't fall between anything, did it? Nope. Good. And that guy's going to go in there. Alright. Now, we need more of those. I really hope I'm not short these pieces. Otherwise, we're going to have a kind of drafty car. Alright, that's 1, 2. So I rotate this to where I could see them, and then I can't because, of course, it's got the logo on there. So I need 2 more of those. Sorry, I know you guys can't see in the bag probably really right now, but I'm trying to find all these pieces because now finding the blue parts is getting a little bit difficult with a bag full of all the red parts that you kind of need. Come on. 4. Alright, good. There we go. And now we need 3 of the single glass pillars. 1, 2, 3. Snap that back up. We'll leave that alone for now. Where am I? I'm on step 11. Alright, so let's install the glass first. 1, 2, and come on, 3. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, and ooh, that's not in right. 3, 4, there we go. And 2 middles. Beauty. This is probably going to be the crew door over here, I'm going to guess. Alright. Now, we need some of the funky looking bits. Oh, Jesus, I didn't close that bag. That would have been bad. Alright. I need 2 of the white thingadoodads, which, with my luck, I'm going to be missing. Nope, there we go. Haha, don't jinx me. Alright, and I need the other, not you, but you. Alright. So, now we're going to start building, it looks like, kind of the interior bits. So we need 2 black and 2 white, like that. So, if we rotate you around, like so, the white parts face the cab ends, like so, because that's where your stairs would be, and the black parts face inwards in the low floor section. Alright. Cool. Next page. We need 1 super long white, which it looks like we have. There should be 8. Yep. I have 8 of that. Snap that on just like so. And now we start building the other side of the car body. Oop. That's an oops, I think. Actually, no. Yep. It's a slight error in the instructions here. And I think actually it carries all the way around. Oh no. Let me look at the other side just to make sure before I make an idiot of myself. Yep, okay. So, there is a mistake in the instructions. Actually, there's a couple pieces. But basically, if you remember what you did for the blue side of the car, and I'm not sure which car we're actually building. I'm going to call it 15 because 15 was glossy red and blue. But with step 14, where it says to grab a 4-piece Portland Streetcar piece, you're actually going to grab your other logo, which has 6 pieces on the top, and everywhere on the instructions at the cab end here, which is going to be to your left, that's actually going to be this piece here. And instead of the 4-piece having the streetcar logo, that's just going to be a regular old 4-piece at your other end of the train, right there. So, let's go ahead and just snap the logo into place first, like so, just to give you a better idea of kind of how we're looking at here, because again, essentially you're going to mirror the blue side, just now with the red. And again, you know, this isn't a professional kit or anything. These are some local folks down on Sandy, and you know, this really was a labor of love. It's cool just even actually having one of these. Again, when the Max set came out, it sold out immediately. This at Bricks and Minifigs actually sold out the day it came out. So the streetcar office got 20 of them. I bought the 6th one today. They're down to 6. There are 6 of these left in the first run. Rumor has it there may be a second run. So I would say stay tuned to the PDX Streetcar Instagram and Twitter feeds to find out about that. And let's go ahead and build our other end there. Ooh, we're getting a little iffy again on the structure. Probably should put the cab window away. Alright, actually, you know, let's go ahead and spill all of the glass parts out at this point, because we're at the part where we're just going to start using them all, with the exception of the cab windows so far. So we're going to set those aside, like so, and install the first clear glass piece there. Should probably count these to make sure I got the right number remaining. I need 3 windows, 1, 2, 3 clear parts, yep, and then that went, what, 3 high there? I may have an extra. Okay, well, we're gonna wing it and do it live. So, I need 1, 2 red parts, and 4 of the single. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Alright, let's install our windows so that we don't have a very drafty train. This isn't a Max Type 4. This has actual weather sealing. Alright, and 3rd window, where did you go? You're gonna go there? No. There. Yes, alright. And 2 windows for the low floor section. Once upon a time I had smaller fingers and steadier hands, and Lego would have been way easier back then. 1 piece there. Another piece there. fingers. There we go. 2. Ooh. 3. And 4. Got it. Next page. Get more of the parts out like I should have done in the first place. Oh. Oh well. We're gonna wing it. 1, 2, 3. Did I miss a step? Or did I ignore that it said I needed a 4th one of those? Yes, I did when I was installing the windows. Great job, me! And, come on. 3. There we go. Alright, red. That's 1. There should be another one of those in here. Let's see. Not seeing it. Is that it? Haha, there you are. Alright. 2. Oh, Grants, where'd you go? 3. Should have 1 more single red. Oh my god, it's buried all the way in there. Perfect. Alright, so as my left foot proceeds to fall asleep here, let's finish off that cab end. Like so. Finish off our low floor section, which now that I look at it is missing doors. Oh well. And come on. Get in there. There we go. And perfect. And now for some tricky parts. Oh my god, I'm actually going to put wheels on this. Okay. So, let's see if we can figure out parts for topping off. 1 blue. We also need a 4 square. How many of those 4 squares do we need? 2. Alright, so there are 2 blue 4 squares. I need another single one, which I keep pushing away from me. Actually, that's not the right piece, that's angled. And it would be just my luck to be missing another part. Nope, there it is. Perfect. Alright, so now I need to do the same for the reds. Okay. One important thing to point out here is you do have some curved bits like this. Don't mistake them for the 2-piece ones that look almost exactly the same. Those are going to be a cab end. So there we go. There are our 2 red 4 squares, 2 blues, so I still need my 2 red 2 pieces that are not curved. That is not it. That's a cab end. Oh man, where are you guys buried? That's a 4. That's a cab. Is that it? Nope. Alright. Anyway, I'm gonna need one of those, so may as well grab that. Grab that. Oop, there's one. There's one of the pieces I've been looking for. And there's the other one. Alright. Finally. So, let's assemble a roof. It's on the red side, of course. There is the first of the 2-piece. The second 2-piece. Then we're going to do red, red, to start building the underbody, it looks like. Yeah? That matches, doesn't it? Woo. Yep. Alright, let's build out our articulated sections. So, we're going to need ultimately 4. 1, 2. Oh, that's sneaky. Okay. Let me point out something probably important here. That might become important later on. So for 19 and 20, you notice it says to grab a piece like this, where you have kind of just the one little hole sticking out there. Don't confuse it for this piece, which kind of looks like a shoe and has an open back. The correct piece has a closed back like that. So you're going to want to find 4 of these guys. So that's 2 so far. You guys see another one right here? Yep, there's number 3. And that is not number 4. Set you aside. There is number 4. Alright. Might as well just leave this out because I'm sure I'll need them later. So, whoa. Proceed to drop your articulated section parts. And we're going to put... So, this is where things are going to probably get a little fragile. There's one. There is 2. I know I'm skipping ahead in the steps here, but, you know, essentially you're going to do this stuff here. Actually, why do you have arrows pointing that way? I don't know. It's almost like it's telling me that the circle somehow is supposed to face inside. There's no way that's ever going to work with this part. Alright. Onward to the next part. Oh, this is where we're going to start getting difficult. This is where we're going to build our accordion. Wow. Yeah, this is going to get complicated. So, we need probably all of the parts that I am pushing away from me right now. Nope, nope. Yep. I know I saw the part that I need earlier. Just can't find it now. There you are. Okay. These are tricky to find. Need one of those. And 2. There's 2 of these guys. That's 1. Is that number 2? That's number 2. Number 2, and then we're going to need 2 of 3 pieces. One of these. That's 1. And that's 2. So, let's start here. We're going to assemble like so. This is actually nice if you take a look-see here. You can see kind of how the piece that you're taking is going to actually snap right into place and not move around. There we go. Now, 1 and 2. That one, on the other hand, does move around a bit. Okay. So, now we need one, two, since it says to get the vent covers out now, might as well start taking those out. One, two, three. Oop, there's number 4. Come here. 4. I also need, since I'm going to have to build another one of those, set that aside. 1, 2. Nope, nope, that's on top HVAC. 2. And, oh, that's a sneaky piece. That looked very similar, but is not the piece I'm looking for. Alright, so set that aside for later, because I still need 2 of the gray angled bits. Is this the first one here stuck in the corner? Ah, that's the first 2. Brilliant. I love when the parts that I want are stuck in the corner. Alright, so for the next section, to those guys.
Here's your team update.
What?
Last Friday, December 20th.
Alexa, cancel. Alexa, mute. Technology, ain't it great? And so, back to Lego. This is where things are gonna get a little tricky, because probably going to want all these parts to actually line up on the top, like so. There's the first one of that. I'm going to build out that on the side there. And that in there. Why can't I get you to snap? There we go. Like so. Now, you're going to have these little duct pieces here. For the accordion sections, you're going to want to use the light gray. There are also dark gray pieces. Hold on to those guys, because you're probably going to be putting those on top of the train. So you don't want to, you know, mix them up. All right. That's that built out. Let's move you guys off to the side there. And let's see what we have next. Whoa! Next we have where I proceed to drop. Alright. Slightly separate parts to fit around side studs after installed. Squeeze together to short up parts. Okay. So, this guy here is going to squeeze in between your 2 cab parts there. So, very carefully. Okay, so I see what you actually want to do. So, the reason why you have the holes on the sides is because what's going to happen is when this slides in, which now that I look at it, it doesn't tell me which way this part should face, so I'm hoping this isn't going to matter. In fact, let me skip ahead just to make sure that that doesn't, because otherwise we're going to be in for a world of hurt. It does not look like that's going to matter. I really hope. Okay, let's shut up. So, when you slide the articulated section in, it's going to go in like so, but you want to pry it open just a wee bit so that when you come down to the bottom here, it snaps into place with little anchors. Like so. Beauty. And so eventually you get to that. Let's rotate that all the way around. Now we're going to build another one. So, one small little gray piece that is impossible to find when you need it. Two little gray piece that surprisingly was very easy to find this time. And one 3-part. That's too long, that's too long, too long, too long. There we go. There we go. Just another. Where'd you go? Stop it. There we go. Alright, let's build another articulation. So again, when installing these one-piece bits, you want to just snap it on like so. They are a little tricky to work with, but basically work with them. And there we go. Ooh, that one's maneuvering around a bit more than the last one did. Stop it. I do not like that. I don't want you to move around right now. Oh, rats. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, come on, fingers. There we go. Ah! Alright. I built one of these pretty easily, for whatever reason. The second one wants to be a lot more stubborn. Now, I need two of those gray angled bits again that were rather difficult to find the first time. There's one. Where is bit number 2? There you are. That was surprisingly easy to find this time. Alright. And part number 1. Part number 2. And then HVAC cover helps when it's on the right side up. Wow, this one really just wants to separate on me. Why? Why do you want to get away from me so easily this time? What did I do wrong? Boom. So, next page. Skipped a whole bunch of parts there. Alright, so now we need to slide number 2 in, which, there we go, that's one side. Come on. That's 2. Alright, we have, squeeze you in a bit more. Come on. Stay together now. There. Alright. Our accordion sections are done. So, now we're going to do some more undercarriage work. We're going to need 6, really actually 12, of these black parts. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That's still 4, 4. 5. 6. Nope. 1. 2. 3. Can't see some of these parts because there's a bit of a glare on the bag right now. Oh, come on. Let's see. Sorry, I gotta take the bag off camera to actually see what I'm doing. 4. Yep, that's not what I grabbed. That's not right. Where are you? There we go. 5. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And where's part number 6? Come on, guys. Don't be missing on me. There's 6. Okay. I have no idea what we're going to start putting together now, unless these are eventually going to form the bogies. Yep, these are going to form the bogies, I do believe. Yeah, more or less. Although ironically, there aren't any in the middle section. But for the sake of this kit, we're going to pretend that there are. So let's just snap 2 of these together, because ultimately that's what we're going to build out, right? It's 6 of the same part both times? Yeah. So, first one in there. Good luck ever getting these parts apart, by the way, so don't mess up. That's years of Lego experience there talking. Yep. Now, what am I leaving? Like 1-bit gaps between those? That's what that looks like. So we're going to put that in there. Yeah. That looks right. Ooh, those are tricky. I would say when you get to step 32, find a good hard surface, because pushing these in, you have a little bit of finger room left on the cab ends, but when you get to the midsection, you know, you're going to be pushing down on the roof, and you don't want to push too hard or the entire thing's just going to fall right apart. And there's nothing worse than having to start over on a Lego set. At least this one is not super complicated. And it's actually holding together pretty well for missing one of the structural parts in the midsection. So hopefully that's the only part I'm missing, because so far this is otherwise going together really well, I think. And that guy's going to go in there. Next page. Proceed to install the bogies. Or as you might know them here in the States, wheels or trucks. I think at the end of the day they all work out to mean the same thing. Don't quote me on that. If any of you eventually watching this are an actual engineer, feel free to call me out on the difference between bogies, trucks, wheels, etc. But I will tell you one thing, on a train, they're steel. At least on a streetcar they are. Because automated people movers sometimes do actually have tires. Streetcar does not have tires. Alright. Is that 6? No. That, wait. Yes. I'm done. 6. Alright, flip over. And 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Alright. So now we're going to make the skirts. That's what the parts on the side of the train are called that can flip up for maintenance to get to them. So, thank you for putting 2 of those together. Yep, that's correct. So, you need 2 6s and 1 8. Repeat that in blue. That's a 4. Let's see. 2 4s. And the 8. And then, of course, you want to get the correct color. Otherwise, you're going to have a streetcar that looks very odd on the bottom. Or, you know, you could give it some artistic flair and switch it up on the bottom if you really so desired. Because another thing that you want to actually see on this model is kind of where this white surface is. Actually should be kind of like a light blue kind of color. Which actually, if you didn't know, symbolizes the river that separates the east and the west side of the city. If you ever look at an actual Portland streetcar, right under the logo there is a little very light blue line, and that's supposed to be the river line. Fun bit of trivia for you there. Let's see if we can pop those apart. Yep. And, stop it. Up in there. There we go. And voila. It's starting to look like a train. Now, oh my goodness, do we actually build... Okay, no, we're going to build the cab. Oh, I was going to say, that looks pretty good for an articulated section in Lego to me already. I don't think we need to go much more in detail. Now we're going to build the cab ends. So, might as well just get them both out now. A end, B end, and okay, so I'm going to need that part eventually, so I'll just take that out now. Here's the other one. That looks like that's going to be my bumper. 1, 2, 1, 2. May as well just repeat while I got the pieces easily available. 1, 2, and set that aside. So, take 2 white 4 pieces that you will never get apart again and clip them together. Good luck separating. Those thin bits are most definitely the worst. Alright. So what have we got? Install one of these fun little guys with those on the bottom like so. And, oh, this is going to be a pain. I'm going to need 1, 2 of those. I actually want some angled bit. I don't see an angled bit for that. Not yet. Set that aside. Number 2. Okay, so we got those 2. I need to find the white angled piece. That makes things easy. Yeah, I was missing part. Okay, maybe we're back. I think we're back. Sorry about that. The internet decided it wanted to conk out there, apparently. Don't know why. Or at least YouTube did anyway. Alright, so let's resume assembling our cab end. What probably cut out is now we've got a cab piece that looks like this. And we're going to snap together on the ends parts that look like that. Undo that. Read the instructions before assembling. There we go. Like that. There we go. And the angled piece should face away from that bit. Cool. I'm going to cheat a little here and assemble the second one because I know we're going to need it eventually anyway. So I'm on the instructions. There we go. There we go. And there we go. And then like so. There we go. Now we got our 2 bits. Next, we're going to install. Oh, this I guess is actually going to be the bumper. Ah, that's working out a bit differently than I was expecting. Okie doke. Like that. And like that. And then proceed to attach to end of train, like so. That's one. And if we spin it around, that's 2. Beauty. Alright, so skip that entire page really there, because we've already built the other one. Oh wait, that's actually pointing at something that I probably didn't pay attention to and should have paid attention to. Oops. No, it doesn't matter, that's the same on both sides. Cool. These attach to model with the next step. What? Huh? What are you telling me to do here? I don't know. Okay, that's right. That's right. Okay. I guess we'll just ignore that for now. 2x. Spin around. You want me to do the reds first? Okay. We can do that. So, we defined 2 super tiny little red pieces that, oh my god, are bunched right next to each other. Ha ha! What's the likelihood of that? That's a sleek piece, which I don't want. I'm going to need that. I need 1 and 2. Beauty. Okay, so these attach to model with the next. Oh, that's what it's saying. Because right now, that would just float around and do nothing. So it's saying prepare these. Okay. So, what you're going to do is step 50 goes immediately with step 51, where what you're going to actually do is kind of this. Take one of your 4 pieces and assemble it like so. You want to leave a little bridge gap there because that's going to click in to your cab end. Then do that. Take your cab end again and kind of jiggle around a bit. Snap those guys into place. I guess there's no door on this train for the operator to talk to the passengers. And voila. Now we're gonna, no doubt, do the same for the B end. No, it wants me to fully assemble the cab first. Okay, let's fully assemble the cab first. So, now we need 2 more red bricks that I'm never going to be able to find. Although, maybe I will get lucky. There's 1. And there's 2. Okay. So, 1. And 2. And that guy goes like that. Take the first of your cab glass, and just to make sure I'm not putting any black glossy pieces, nope. And insert like so, and you have your first cab done, minus the top section of the train. Now we're going to do the same for the B end. 1. One of those. That's a flat piece. Flat. That's too long. Come on, part number 4. Where are you? That's flat. Flat. There you are. Check. Get 2 single blues. 1, 2. Commence assembly. Alrighty. 1, 2. Snap together. Install into car. Insert wall. Flip to next page as we proceed to get ahead of instructions. Get the last remaining black bit that looks like that. And attempt to fish out what I am hoping will be the last 2 little blue bits. 1, 2. Yep. Install number 1. Number 2. Install black part. And install your cab glass. Oh, look at that. That's looking good. Alright. Now we are going to install the rest of the roof. So, 1 blue. Oh, I probably actually need that. Yep, I want 2 of those. How about a long piece? I do not need a long piece. I do need 1 of those. How many reds do I need? 2. 1, 2. Why do I feel like I'm missing a part? Because I need another glossy 4-piece. Oop, uh-oh. There we go. Okay, so here's my 2 glossy red pieces, 2 of those. My rectangles, I need a glossy single blue, which is there. So look at red side of train and begin installation. Red. 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 And red. Like that. Why did you not tell me to put a red piece there? Or did you tell me to put a red piece there and I ignored you? No. Okay. I guess we're just going to build that. Let me get to the next side. Blue. And blue. 53. I can count. 60. Next page. 61. Proceed to find all of those pieces again, just now in blue. That feels too long. That feels right. There we go. 1, 2. Nope, that's too long. Go back into the bag. Let's move those gray parts over there. That's not what I want. Okay, so we got. Oh man, am I missing parts again? Nope, here we go. Okay. Wait. There it is. That was close. Okay, 2 blue rec. 1, 2, yep. 1 single glossy red. That's not it. That's the wrong shape. It actually gets really difficult when you start getting down to only a few pieces. There we go. And 2 blues. No. No. Yes. Yes. There we go. Okay. Where was I? Rotate car. Okay. The other blue goes in like that. Yep. And now it helps not put parts on top of parts. Where was I? Okay, I skipped ahead and I'm looking at this from the wrong end. Red. 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 Blue. Blue. Another blue. And another blue. All right. We have our cab ends and sides installed. So now let's get our roof panels. We want 3 of these guys. One, 2, and 3. Now we're going to start putting the bits of the roof together. So I do need 2 that. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay. So. Ooh, that really doesn't want to click in. 1. And 2. My 2 thingamabobbers. 1. And 2. There we go. That's 2 pieces. 2. Install. Facing this way. 1. Yep, that ain't right. Uh-oh. Did they give me the wrong part? Nope, there we go. I grabbed the wrong part. 2. Alright, and now we want dark grays. Yep, 1, 2. 3, 4. And we still want to roof. 1, 2. 3, 4. Beauty. All right. 65. Whoa. We are getting funky with the parts. Okay. That's going to be interesting. 1. Where did you go? I just had you gripped. 2. There we go. Okay. How in the world? Red part. I guess like that. That's going to be interesting. Okay. And number 2 goes in there. And install remaining HVAC. If I have all of the remaining HVAC pieces. Might be a short one. Or can't find it. There it is. I'm blind. There we go. Okay, so... Oh, I get it. These are the actual HVAC units on the top of the roof. Oh, that's clever. Okay, cool. Like so. And the gray ones go on like that. Flip car so blue faces you. Okay. Blue is facing me. But I really want to look at it like that. Now we need one of these weird bits. Oh, I'm going to build the pantograph, aren't I? That's probably what we're doing here. Get a weird looking dark gray doohickey mabob. Yep. Like so. Oh my god, my fingers are not made for this anymore. There we go. Is that on? That's on. Cool. Lego. Not for those with shaky hands, really. And, maybe this isn't the pantograph. Maybe we're doing something other than what I thought. But, okay, cool. And now we need 2 of the gray parts that I almost grabbed in error earlier. And I'm gonna guess that we attach these with the bits facing out. Oh no. Oh, this is something I should not be doing with my left hand. There we go. Rotate. Another one of those bits. Am I miss? Oh, there it is. Okay. Install that part. Get another one of the weird dark gray doohickey mabobs. And install come on. So that's not on. There we go. That's on. 1 and 2. Number 1 and number 2. Install the roof skirts. Okay. I actually assembled all of that already? Oh, that's what that's for. Okay. I see what we're doing here. That makes sense. But we need to do some assembly required. So one of those, two, light gray, yeah? Yeah, alright. One, two. I guess just snap all that together in one go. Okay. Saved some paper there. Is that a 3-piece? That is a 3-piece. Or, well, 6. 3, 6, you know, double it. That's not the right length. Should have seen that coming. Because 6, 7, 8 is what we're snapping together. So I want the long red piece. I want that guy. Okay, so 1, here's my gray bits. 2, and 3, and that apparently just goes on like that. And that actually holds together a lot better than I thought it would. Neat. Rotate entire train to see backside of previous step. What? Was there stuff I was supposed to do? Okay, no. So do that. And then grab 4. 1, 2, 3. No, that's actually 2. That's 3. 4. Okay. And snap together. There's 1. Whoop. Which, of course, will proceed to roll off of work surface. There's 2. And very carefully insert. Oh no. I'm picking the wrong hand to do this. Come on. Oh, come on. You know you want to get in that part. Ah, that's 1. And that's 2. Honestly, I would have assembled all of that before snapping that onto the side, but whatever. And 1, 2, and that's just gonna kind of hang out and fly around, huh? Yep. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. Snap those together. Click. Click. Other side, genius. There we go. Click. Let me guess. That's gonna attach the 2 sides. I'm gonna cheat and look ahead at what I'm going to do. Yes. Okay. So here's where you're going to want to look ahead again, because this stuff is way easier to assemble if you have all the bits just ready to snap together. So let's build our blue side. Is that the right length? That's the right length. So we got that. Hopefully, I really hope that's going to be the last time I need one of those, because otherwise I'm out of parts. Real Lego builders would probably have taken an inventory of all of their parts before proceeding to assemble any of this. I did not. Oh wait, no, 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 no. Ignore the instructions. Install like so. to get Band-Aid caught in Lego. Okay, one, and then do the other thing on that side. Ta-da! Okay, now this is where the instructions were probably right, and I was an idiot that wanted to decide to get ahead. Very carefully slide the other side of your midsection in and click into place, and ha 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 ha, take that instructions. I was right, that was better. Beauty. Rotate car around. Proceed to build red sides. Well, that's all I got left. Nope, nope. Did I take a... No, I didn't. That's going to be the wrong length. That's still the wrong length. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright. What are we doing here? Still need one red. That is a 6-piece. There we go. Looks like that. Okay, I see what we're going to do. We're going to leave it a bit off there. Alright, so snap together that and install there. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Page 80, or step 81. Now we're putting on the pantograph. Okay. Not that piece. Maybe that piece. I don't think I have that piece. Oh, did you guys short me a pantograph? I don't. Yep. I'm missing the pantograph. Well, heck. That's a bummer, because every train kind of needs a pantograph to get power. I'm probably going to need to email them another parts request. Ugh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So remember how in the very beginning I said I was missing a black piece? That was a 4 square. Guess what I just found? the darn part. Well, I am not disassembling all of that just to put that in. No way. That's just going to be an oops. But I am pretty sure I am still missing the pantograph. So, darn. Alright. White. No. Gray. Then black. Attach like that. That's where the pantograph would have gone if I had it. Unless I do have it and the piece that it's telling me to use just isn't what's actually pictured. So I may have to skip ahead here some. Do I need that black part for anything else in the entire train? Because if I don't, I already have it. Wait, 80. 92. What? What are we doing there? Train only has one pantograph, guys. What are we doing here? Okay. Interesting. I guess I'm missing both pantographs that the train doesn't actually have, but okay. We're just gonna pretend that apparently we do have two pantographs on the streetcar, which we don't actually. All right, so bugger it. Let's just assemble the other end now. Snap. Snap. Okay, so got all of that done. Do 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 do. This goes in this way. Flip back to red. Like that. So, and proceed to skip ahead again. All right, there we go. Install blue. Let's put all of the bags that I don't need anymore off to the side to make things way, 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 way more sane. And since at this part I'm just going to use all the remaining parts, let's just take everything out of the bag, like so. Man, I can't believe that. The part I thought I was missing, I had the whole time, but I am still legitimately missing a part. Man. Oh well. What can you do? So, we need 6 blue. Insert angular part. Like so. And blue gloss. Like so. And blue piece like that. And attach to car. Like so. UT. That's going to be the other side. Do 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 do. And now we're doing other end of the train. Yeah. Rotate. Alright. Red. I'm gonna cheat and skip ahead. Now that we know kind of what the heck we're gonna do with all these bits. Wait, why do I have that part? Okay, I haven't gotten to that bit yet. And probably may as well just install that on there and hope that it didn't want me to save that until later. Where am I and what am I doing now that I've skipped ahead too far? I'm doing that. Okay. Do 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 do. Install you there. Okay, that's that. Build my other blue skirt, so I actually want that. That. And that. And that's going to pop on like so. And again, if I had the pantograph, it would go in. I put one of these on backwards, didn't I? No, it actually doesn't face it that way, which is interesting because I don't know how in the world you would ever get that bit onto there. Well, I guess you can rotate that a bit. Okay. Whatever. skipping ahead. Already done all that stuff, so this part really all I need to do is assemble the cap ends. Okay. Which I can see why it would want me to wait on that. Let's not mess this up and do blue side. Like so. Insert angular. Wait, do I need two of those? Yes, I do. Why didn't we not just combine step 97 and 98? That would have made a lot more sense. Two. And angular bit. Stop it. There we go. And last part, which I almost installed upside down. I still installed upside down. Wait a minute. No, what are we doing here? Alright, you know what? Let's install that first instead of trying to skip ahead a whole bunch and combine all that stuff. In and in. Voila! Alright. So I guess I should probably email them that I am missing a part. Well, two parts really. And not the part that I originally thought I was missing. Ha ha ha. But the pantograph. Unless the pantograph is spilled out somewhere and I never caught it. But otherwise, yeah. That's a streetcar. I should email them that I am missing 2 of part 60478, 11. But otherwise, ignoring the part that I had the entire time, thankfully, you don't need it anyway, which is good to know. There you have it. You can build yourself your own Portland streetcar in an hour and a half. There you go. That is what it looks like, all assembled, minus, you know, some technical bits and the fact that I am missing a pantograph, which there should only be one of, and that there's, you know, no wheels in the midsection. But otherwise, yeah, that is pretty cool. And we're missing the doors in the middle section, but who cares? You got a streetcar. That is it. Sorry about the little technical blip there in the middle. That is all. Thanks for watching. If you want one of your own, again, the streetcar office has like 6 of these left, or at least they did when I got mine, so they might have even less. There may or may not be a second run, because the actual Bricks and Minifigs store sold out of these like immediately. So it's $50 if you want one, and if you can find one, they are pretty neat. You can of course complement it with one thing that the office does still have plenty of, which is your own little Portland streetcar operator. These guys are like $10 as well. And there you go. Don't ever actually stand on the train, especially when it's powered up. That'll be it. Thanks for watching.